contraction of vessels can regulate the blood pressure and the blood supply to organs. When nerves innervate them, how to do? To settle these questions, we'll learn the innervation of blood vessels. Nerves innervating vascular smooth muscle can be divided into vasoconstrictor and vasodilator. Capillary have no smooth muscle in the wall. Precapillary sphincter are mainly affected by local metabolites. Most vessels are only controlled by sympathetic vasoconstrictor nerve, and some vessels are also innervated by vasodilator nerve. Sympathetic nerves innervating vessels originate from the intermediate lateral column of thoracolumbar spinal cord, exchange neuron in pyro and pre-vertebral ganglion, and send out post-ganglion fiber. No epinephrine is released from the post-ganglion nerve. Vascular smooth muscle has alpha and beta-2 receptors. No epinephrine binds with alpha receptor, causing vasoconstriction, while binds with beta-2 receptor, causing vasodilation. No epinephrine has a strong affinity with alpha receptor and a weak affinity with beta-2 receptor. Therefore, the main effect of sympathetic nerve is vasoconstriction, and we call it sympathetic vasoconstrictor nerve. Most vessels are innervated only by sympathetic vasoconstrictor nerve. The density of nerve endings in vessels was different. Skin vessels have the highest density, followed by skeletal muscles and visceral vessels. And coronal vessels and cerebral vessels have the lowest density. Therefore, sympathetic nerve has little effect on coronary vessel and cerebral vessels, thus ensures the blood supply to these important organs. The innervation density of sympathetic vasoconstrictor nerves in the same organ was also different. It's the highest in arterial, followed by arteries and veins. Therefore, when it's excited, the blood flow decreased. Sympathetic vasoconstrictor fibers are in tension as usual. Under physiological condition, the discharge frequency varies from once a few seconds to 8 to 10 times per second. This makes the diameter of vessels vary in a wide range, thus regulates the blood flow effectively. There are three types of vasodilator nerves. The first is sympathetic vasodilator nerve. In dogs and cats, vessels in skeletal muscle are not only innervated by sympathetic vasoconstrictor nerve, but also by sympathetic vasodilator nerves. Sympathetic vasodilator nerve don't have tension as normal, but excited in emotional excitement or defense to increase the blood flow. It also exists in human body. The second is parasympathetic vasodilator nerve. The vascular smooth muscle in a few organs such as meninges, salivary glands, gastrointestinal excrete glands, and genitalia are innervated by parasympathetic vasodilator nerve. The excitation causes vasodilation to increase the local flow, but has little effect on the total peripheral resistance. Both sympathetic and parasympathetic vasodilator nerves release acetylcholine. Acetylcholine binds with M receptor can cause vasodilation, which can be blocked by M receptor blocker atropine. The third is non-cholinergic, non-adrenergic fiber. Their ends release peptides or nitric oxide to cause local vasodilation and increase local flow. Let's do a summary. Blood vessels, except for capillaries and precapillary sphincter, are under the control of sympathetic vasoconstrictor nerve. Vascular smooth muscle has alpha and beta receptor. Alpha receptors are activated, causing vasoconstriction, while beta receptor causing vasorelaxation. Norepinephrine has a strong affinity with alpha receptor, so the main effect of sympathetic excitation is vasoconstriction, being called sympathetic vasoconstrictor nerve. Some vessels are also under the control of vasodilator nerve, which including sympathetic, parasympathetic vasodilator nerve, and non-cholinergic, non-adrenergic fiber. These nerves mainly affected the local flow to meet the metabolism, have little effect on the total peripheral resistance, and don't affect arterial pressure. That's all for this class. Thank you for listening. See you.